In this tutorial, we will be learning how to spiral wedge, a method of wedging and clay preparation that not only removes air bubbles but also aligns clay particulate and moisture levels, giving you a smooth and homogeneous clay body to work with. In contrast to other methods such as ram's head wedging, spiral wedging allows you to wedge larger quantities of clay without sacrificing the health of your wrists or body. By wedging larger quantities of clay at a reduced physical output, you not only save the health of your body but also time and preparation. Starting with body positioning and wedging surfaces, we want to wedge on a porous surface that is ideally level to the height of our hips. This allows us to utilize the full weight of our upper bodies during the wedging process. As you will discover with many techniques in ceramics, it's not just strength but rather simple physics. I prefer to wedge on an untreated wooden surface. These wooden boards allow the clay to move smoothly while not sticking to its surface. It doesn't trap moisture or dust like canvas and doesn't break off into your clay like plaster. Now that our body and wedging surface is prepared, we need our clay. When first learning to spiral wedge, start with 5 pounds of clay. This is the perfect amount to learn correct form without feeling as though it's too much clay to work with. Start by shaping your clay into a rectangle and face it perpendicular to your torso. Place your left hand on the top left corner of your clay rectangle, cupping your palm directly over the corner. Do the same with your right hand. Notice how my right hand is nearly overlapping with my left. This is the correct hand position that we'll maintain for the duration of spiral wedging. The final preparation in the body will be our feet. Stagger your feet slightly to allow yourself to rock gently back and forth. With our foundation set, let's get into technique. Spiral wedging is a continuous cycle of action created with your left hand and controlled with your right hand. Start by gently lifting your clay 45 degrees off the table and rotating it slightly counterclockwise. On a clock face, this rotation is moving from 12 to 10. Reconnect your hands and gently fall forward, pushing the base of your left palm into the clay, beginning the wedging cycle. We will repeat this cycle 30 to 40 times to remove all air bubbles and create a homogeneous mix of clay. Notice as I pull back the clay, my torso slightly rocks back. This is essentially loading the weight of our torso and creating momentum to gently fall back forward. We are using the physics of our body to control and mix the smaller 5 pounds of clay. As I gently fall back forward, wedging the clay, notice the rounded, rocking motion in the action of the wedging. We are not smearing the clay against the table, but rather working with its surface. For the first 10 to 15 reps of wedging, repeat these steps slowly. Focus on correct technique over speed. Speed will come through repetition and practice. After 30 to 40 reps of wedging, begin to shorten the strokes of each repetition. This will tighten your 5 pounds of clay into a cone shape, finishing the wedging cycle. As you continue to practice and learn this technique, remember the following mnemonic: spiral. S stands for stance your feet, feet staggered, ready to rock. P, this stands for palm position, hands on each of the corner of the clay. I, incline the clay. Lift the clay 45 degrees off the table with your palms. R, rotate and spiral. Use your left hand to rotate the clay counterclockwise from 12 to 10 on the clock. Your right hand should open up and allow it to be a pivot point. A, apply rhythm. Rock your torso back and forth. Steady cycle. And L, lastly, cone. Shorten the strokes to finish the wedging process. Spiral wedging stands out as a superior method of wedging, not only because it eliminates air pockets and creates consistency in moisture levels, but it also creates a consistent spiral structure that mirrors the very motion of throwing on the wheel. This natural rhythm ensures strength, plasticity, and workability while requiring less strain on the body compared to other wedging techniques. By combining efficiency with precision, spiral wedging prepares clay in a way that supports technical success, time efficiency, and wrist health.